Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Let's take you to this story now. Eskom Systems seems to be experiencing technical glitches at Zola in Soweto, and officials have resorted to capturing data manually. Now, this as hundreds of customers flocked to Eskom offices today to have their prepaid electricity meters recoded. The power utility has extended last night's deadline to reconfigure the meters for non-paying customers and those whose meters are either damaged, lost, or have bypassed. All right, SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla has been tracking the story for us, and he joins me now in studio. Calvin, of course, not too long ago, we saw those snaking queues in Soweto before that deadline of Sunday, yesterday, in fact, at 8 p.m. last night. So talk to us about what's happening today. So we know, of course, that deadline has come and gone. Over 90% of South Africans who were on the prepaid meters have registered, have been able to reconfigure their meters. What's happening now in as far as these ones that are still being sought out by Eskom?
Good afternoon to you, Unati Bajashe, and to our SABC viewers at home. Yes, as you have mentioned in your introduction, Eskom was recoding from KNR 1 to KNR 2. Eskom was dealing with those who are paying electricity, and he told them that those who are not paying, they should come today. You remember that the recording deadline was yesterday, as you have mentioned. So today, the zero buyers, those who don't have meter boxes, and those who are buying electricity from illegal vendors or outlets, they are the ones who were there. We started in Dludla in Soweto next to Chrisani Parakwana, the hospital. Long queues today. Long queues, people standing there. I tried to count them, but they were countless. And when I spoke to them, trying to scan them, most of them, they fall under that category. Some of them are saying we don't have money to pay for electricity. Others have not been paying for electricity since that lady told me that since 1998, she has not been paying for electricity. So Eskom is dealing with them. So what is Eskom doing now? Because Eskom knew that people will come in numbers, high volume of people. So Eskom is registering them, is taking their details, their contact. So they will have to, Eskom will send them SMSs. Then on that, once you get an SMS, you go and pay. You take the slip back to Eskom, then your issue is resolved. So unfortunately for them, Eskom will penalize them because they are regarded as culprits because they have not been paid for electricity. So the amount that they need to pay is 6,052 rands. So people complained that they don't have such amount. That is why even some of them bypass electricity. So Eskom is saying to them, okay, you don't have such an amount, then you will have to pay installments, 500 rand a month. Then that is how Eskom managed to deal with them, because most of them went home and they had to go and pay and then bring back sleep.
So in the main, Eskom is also trying to eliminate these so-called zero buyers going forward. Just talk to us about, I mean, just how extensive is this problem in terms of, you know, South Africans? I'm not going to only confine it to Soweto because we know that this is something that is happening across the board. Just how widespread is this phenomena, if I can call it that, of people really not buying electricity?
Yeah, you would see that it's not only happening in Soweto. Today was evident. You can go to Cape Town, you can go to Durban, you can go to Eastern Cape, Soweto. People who are queuing today, all of them are not paying, and those queues means that all those people are not paying. It's a difficult issue for the power utility. We spoke to Amanda Qethi. Amanda Qethi speaks for Eskom in this province of Gauteng. She did tell SABC that this is a problem that they are trying to deal with. People are not paying for electricity, and you would know in some locations, especially in locations like Soweto, they have those back rooms. Or those shacks. Maybe in one house you will get maybe 5 shacks. All these people are paying rent to the landlord, but the landlord is not paying for electricity. You could imagine in winter 5 shacks and the 4-bedroom house, 4 house, and then you would see that people are not paying electricity. It's a huge issue.
And as people were, queuing out there, we also understand that criminal syndicates are also operating amongst those queues, trying to still sell electricity tokens. And of course, these would probably be for the old prepaid meters, correct? I mean, these are not necessarily something that these consumers can buy and will be able to use.
Yeah, yesterday when we engaged Amanda Qiti about that, because we had the report such that there are those who are selling illegally there, but Amanda Qiti dismissed that, saying that no, they haven't got such reports. But she also indicated, Unathi Bajashe, that that would be impossible because those people will be recoded. So if you are selling illegally, then what are you going to benefit? But she did. I have to mention that she did dismiss such reports that they haven't got anything like that.
So what happens now after, you know, all of these customers have been recoded, or I mean, we know, of course, we're not only talking about people that have not necessarily been paying electricity, but we're also talking about those that have somehow lost their meter machines. Some of them have had them damaged. What happens now? How long is Eskom going to be allowing this reprieve? Okay,
from today, the 25th of November, till Friday, this coming Friday, Eskom will be dealing with those culprits. And from Friday, he will have to now assist them. If you have a problem, Unathi, and then Eskom will have to come to your house and assist you. But Eskom is saying that those who got a reprieve, they must make sure that they pay electricity. Eskom is encouraging people to pay for electricity because electricity is expensive. So from today up until Friday, Eskom is assisting those who have not been paying, those who do not have meter boxes. You could imagine, Unathi, a person without a box, but he does have electricity. It's a problem. So Eskom will be assisting them from the next coming 5 days, and then from next week, if you have a problem, then Eskom officials will come to your house and assist you. But Eskom warned them that I'm assisting you to recode, and I'm penalizing you. You are paying me 500 rands. If it happens that you breach or you bypass again, then I'll switch, I'll disconnect.
And of course, there is that statement by City Power saying that they are able to generate that 20-number digit token that are used to convert from the KRN1 to the KRN2 despite that deadline passing. So at least some reprieve also there for Johannesburg consumers, I would imagine, today. Anything on that front across the country?
Yeah, but the problem that people had, Eskom was trying to resolve it. Others came to Eskom offices saying that I have bought and these are the digits, but when I try to punch them, they are not responding. But Eskom's officials are saying that, okay, no, we will try to solve that issue. But the problem is that Eskom told them that they need to just wait maybe for a few days, maybe up until Wednesday, then maybe they can be able to get help.
I wonder if by Friday, if everybody will then be sorted. Calvin, thank you so much for that. Of course, Calvin Dludla has been tracking that story for us and joining us in studio just to unpack the latest on that. We'll be monitoring that Friday deadline by Eskom.